Let the crazy day begin. It's almost noon. We're up before noon, which is a good start to a busy day, right? That's ambitious. Start before noon. I got the label printed out for that button panel that needs to go to Washington, so we're shipping that here in about 10 minutes. Then I'm taking shirt number 2 of 2 over to the alterations place, and I need it tomorrow. Then I need to pick up this piece of trim that's been painted at 4:30. I've got a mow here, I've got a mow there, and there's something else on my list that I made last night at 3 a.m. But I was up till 4:40 last night. I know, freaking crazy. Up until 4:40, I got E39 source videos worked on, I got email comments done, I got E39 source WordPress stuff done. We got a ton of stuff done last night. So today will be a little easier, but we're gonna be running all day. So here we go. Since I'm carrying that shirt back there, I don't want to put the windows down, so I have to use the air conditioning. And when I use the air conditioning in the 330 at about 2,000 RPM, which is freaking where it's at most of the time when I'm driving this car, it drones. Can you hear it? It's just like a air conditioner drone. It's obviously the accessory belt up there. Probably the pulley, the bearing in the pulley's going bad, so it drones at 2,000 RPM. Like, listen if I turn it off. And there it disappears. I don't know if I'll be able to see that in the waveform or not, but oh, it's annoying as hell. So I'm not fixing that. That's too much money. But this is broken. The visor doesn't go back in the little holder anymore. BMW wanted like $17 for that thing, so I found it on Amazon for $8, but it takes a month to get here. So I did order it, and I'll have it in like 2 weeks, but that's obnoxious too. Stupid little cheap plastic. Oh no. Uh-oh. Typical. Okay, so we're making progress. It's 12:30. We got the shirt dropped off. They'll have that tomorrow by 5. That is good news. I got the thing mailed. It's going to be there on Friday for $7 in Tacoma, Washington, and I charge $10 for shipping on eBay. So we're in good shape with that. Now we're looking at getting 2 yards done, and we've got some kind of dark clouds out there, but they're not saying rain today. So I hope that's right. We're gonna go home, start mowing, and then at 4:30 I need to go pick up that panel, so that gives me 4 hours. I'm doing pretty well. So we're gonna keep this up. So I've been enjoying intermission here for a few minutes. I had some watermelon and some frosted flakes. So that's kind of my lunch. Anyways, we got the one across the street done. That was really quite easy. It hadn't grown much at all. Here, we definitely have grown a little bit, and the True Green people were just here spraying, I think, weeds. They didn't do like the full lawn service treatment, but they walked around with a spray bottle and spot treated stuff. So it's probably not the best idea that I mow right now since we just paid for a service, but I have no choice. So I'm going to pull that morning thing out and cut the grass here. Now it's about 2:30, which means I have just under 2 hours before I need to finish this yard, shower, dress, and head over to the body shop. So we're doing great on time. This afternoon isn't going to be quite as stressed as I thought. We're going to pick up that thing at the body shop, then we got to go to Silver Lake. That might be more stressful. We got to take them shopping, we got to get gas in the caddy, got to program remotes, clean out fountains, some other stupid trivial task that they can't handle, and then we'll probably get some dinner and come back here, and I don't even know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet, but I'll keep you posted. Now that looks nice. Yeah, okay, so we're officially done with all of the yards now, pending our vacation. Picking up a couple of leaves here, but really we're done. Ended up actually trimming, which I kind of didn't want to do because then the grass is shorter, holds less moisture while I'm gone and can't water it, but it is going to be raining at least a little bit while I'm gone, so hopefully it does okay. But it was getting pretty shaggy down by the street, so we touched that up. So it's 3:22. I have an hour before I need to leave. I'm gonna go inside, eat something else, take a shower, get through some emails, answer my pending text messages and whatnot, and then we get to work on this thing. All right, boys and girls, so we're in grandparents' house right now. I never film here because I'm usually busy, but there's all the new landscaping that wasn't, I almost said installed, that was planted actually when I was in Pittsburgh last. There's some leaves in there I've got to pick out, but it looks real nice. It'll grow in and look great. Anyways, I'm on TV duty. These old remotes, the volume buttons don't work. that's supposed to light up. The plus button, the volume up button works, but the down, you really have to stab it in, and they can't do it. So that's no more. It's a cement floor, don't worry. Here's the new one. This one's way better. It only has one power button at the top, so if you hit it with a big thumb or a lazy thumb, you won't hit one of these other buttons and then start telling the TV remote to talk to the DVD or the auxiliary, and then they get out of sync and don't work, and then I have to come and fix them. There's only one power button on this. Significant design improvement. I also like the lighting better. I think it's simpler, and the buttons are really easy to push, so this is going to solve their problems. I just simply have to program it to the existing thing here. You got to program the TV. This is a Sony, I think. It's a Bravia. That's Sony. And they give us this big ass chart with all the codes back there. Done. Easy. All you got to do is press the OK in the menu for 3 seconds. Puts it in programming mode. Then there were only 2 codes for Sony. I expected about 3,000. It was the first one, 10-8-10. Punch that in. There's the volume control. Super easy to control. And I even tested the power, so we hit power, the box goes off, and the TV goes off. Huge issue we had before with the other remotes was they would hit like the TV button, then it would only talk to the TV, so then, you know, or they would hold the remote like pointed down and it would only make communication with the box. So then the box comes on, the TV goes off. Then, oh, that didn't work. Then they press the button again. Then the TV comes on and the box, or the TV goes off and the box comes on. And, you know, it's a toggle like this of I call it the toggle of failure. There's the title of today's vlog. They need it both on, both off. I don't know if this is going to help that because you still got to point it out there, but it works now, and you can hear it and you can see it, and this is going to create so many less headaches for me in the IT field here. This is probably my favorite time of day to drive. I love that gradient, that sunset kind of gradient of orange to cream to blue still, and the camera's never going to get it, but it's really beautiful. And I just drove down the boulevard in Silver Lake, and the whole lake is glistening, and I didn't film it because there was actually a good bit of traffic. Some of that just got out, but what a beautiful night. It's 71 degrees, not too hot. It's lovely. No place I'd rather be. Well, almost. Good morning. It's awful early. It's 2:50. Wow, we're way out of focus. Let's try this again. Damn, 2:51 in the morning. So Kenan and Razvan and Sabrina came over. I actually went over to Kenan's for a little bit. Ahead of that, I hadn't been over there all year. Had a little fire going in the back that we kept feeding and talked for a bit. But anyways, today was super productive and very successful. We knocked everything off the list. Ended up going down to the grandparents' house for a couple of hours. Had dinner with them, got everything squared away, so I can leave for 10 days and they'll be fine. But I did pick up the panel for the 330 today. The paint is pretty good. There's a couple little spots in it that were probably just dust. It's all fingerprinted now. Color match seems to be fine. I haven't cleaned up the surrounding bodywork, but it looks good. No bubbles in it. And look at this. It works. I now have a functioning trunk actuator. Hell yes. And both lights work. I'll flip the car open and we'll turn them on. It's actually quite cool out here. It's only 55 degrees. Coolest temperatures I've felt in months. But look at that. Both lights and a functioning trunk actuator, and no more bubbles, and nice new fresh thick ass clear coat. So huge success with that. It only took about 8 minutes to put on. I didn't even bother filming a DIY. It's like 4 bolts and that's it. Yeah, that's the first time in many years probably this car has had a fully functioning rear end like that. I don't know why they all seem to go bad, but they do. So I actually might not drive this again for like 10 days now, 2 weeks while I'm gone, which is fine because it's full of gas, and I think it's pulled up enough in the driveway. Maybe I'll let it roll up another foot tomorrow. I might take it to the airport tomorrow. I've got to pick somebody up. I don't know. I'll have to check weather tomorrow and see which car I feel like driving. But that's going to finish up today. We got everything done. Even had some time to chill out and relax this evening. Tomorrow is simply going to be a pickup of a friend, which we'll disclose tomorrow. We've got to get everything packed. I've got to charge all my stuff, pack a suitcase, pack a carry-on. There's like an hour and a half. But we'll get it done. It's going to be a blast. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Thursday. Good night.